Become an advancement stater, mastering the coherence patterns. So each of the chakras are shooting in front and in the back, except the root, the one at the bottom, and the crown, the one at the top, because they are working together and merging the heart, creating the whole torus field of the body. Each chakra is creating also a layer of our energy field, right? A different energy body. But the chakra, they don't exactly look like this. They look like torus field because everything in the universe is a torus field. It's like the battery, the north, the south, the plus, the minus, right? It's the foundation of the universe, the duality. So every cell, every planet, every solar system, every galaxy, every organ, every chakra, everything has a torus field, right? And the torus field are not like moving like the energy straight. It's always in spiral. The whole universe is in constant spiral movement. And here on the right, you can see what looks like a DMT trip tourist film moving, right? At the foundation of all the layers of the universe is patterns of sacred geometry pulsating in harmony, moving in a beautiful dance of colors, all the rays of the rainbow. At the middle of the galaxy that is spiraling, right? There's a black hole. And we don't see the torus field here, but there's a torus field that creates this disk. So another vision here on the black hole in the middle of each torus field. So there's the energy coming in. As we come closer to the middle, it's spinning faster and faster and faster, and then it hit that black hole. And then we hit total nothingness, stillness, silence, and then boom, it explodes into a big bang, into a spiral that starts spiraling super fast and it gets slower and slower and slower, right? Which is the expansion of the universe. So it is stated in the Contact of Ra that when we finish this video game here with our sun, our sub logo, which is the sub matrix here, then all the beings, all the planets finish, all the seven densities finish the octave, everything merged back into the sun explodes into a supernova, and it creates a black hole that creates the Big Bang for the next universe inside of our current universe. A black hole actually looks like that. It has been proven recently. It is not only a black hole, there's a disk in the middle. And why so? It's because of the point of singularity that is shooting that kind of light in the middle. So the black hole are, if I'm not mistaken, the most dense things in the universe, right? And in that middle point inside of that black hole, there's the point of singularity that is the densest thing in the universe. So each chakra has a black hole, each cell has a black hole. So when we start focusing on all the torus field of each cell, and then inside of those black hole, right, of each cell, then we really start having all our cells vibrating like super fast. Zzz, everything is boiling. It's all those like mini cells or happy faces, all trying to connect, and then they merge, and then they start building one big being moving in harmony, which then create coherence pattern. Actually, the frequency are not straight line; they are sacred geometry, and each torus field is shooting, pulsating, pop, 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 pulsating a coherence pattern that looks like this here. That creates at the foundation sacred geometry. Right? So something that is not in oneness is going to be off like that, and something that is in the right frequency of oneness is going to be in a beautiful sacred geometry pattern. I'm going to show you this right after in the video. So what we need to do is, first step, we visualize the torus field of the chakra when we want to focus on the heart, for example. Visualize a green torus field pulsating in front, right? Coming all around, entering the back of our heart. And then second step, I visualize the pulsation of those fractals moving in front. Pop, pop, pop. And then I need to become, just know that it's happening. Because when I'm in visualization, I'm still in separation. So I just need to know that it's happening, right? I always set my intention. I feel them. And when I start feeling them, I can start feeling all the cells in that area boiling all together. If I do it in my heart, I'm going to start feeling my heart pumping faster, right? Everything is going to start restructuring. Everything that is not aligned with oneness is going to have to go out. So we might start sweating. We might start releasing emotion at that point. It's normal. The body might start uh, having some compulsion, right? Eventually, we want to hold that stillness as we are releasing through the currents. And our intention is to live our life as much as possible in coherence, because when we live in coherence, we are one with the quantum field. So, meaning that if I send a thought, a request of what I want to create, faster it comes back to me. I feel it with an emotion of gratitude that it's happening now, and then boom, I am manifesting it in my physical reality. Every words that I'm speaking is also a tourist field. This is fascinating. Dr. Emoto was able to prove this. And then the ripple effect of those tourist field on matter, on water here, right? Showing beautiful crystals with positive words, and then disharmony, separation, right? Disorder with negative words. I'm gonna put some links in the description here of this video. You can see this beautiful experiment also explaining all the the words, the letters having different torus field. So we are creating coherence chakra per chakra for 45 minutes, 5 minutes per chakra, right? Slowly we are building all our energy field, and eventually we're gonna feel the whole Merkaba, which is one pyramid, the feminine one, and then the reverse pyramid, the masculine one. Both are spinning the opposite side. This is the foundation of the torus field, right? Because when they start spinning, they start creating that torus field. And in the middle, there's this tube that you can see here. The top of it is going to the soul chakra, the eighth, and then the bottom of it is going to the earth star, the zero chakra, right? And then this tube is about this side. Then when our spine is aligned, coherent chakra per chakra, and then we become a clear channel to download prana, to download energy from other dimension, right? And then when the Merkaba starts spinning at its full speed, eventually, later on in our spiritual journey, it starts creating this kind of like disc that looks like a spaceship, right? A UFO saucer that is very, very similar if we go back to the black hole, right? It's the same disk. So we embody the depth of nothingness and everythingness, right? And at that moment, we really start embodying the depth of our superhero ability. The path is clear for the Kundalini to go up and start exploding into the 1,000 petal lotus flower. Right? And then after this, we really start feeling heat all over. Everything start restructuring, and there's different level of this that we're gonna go back to. So let me show you what it looks like in videos. So that's a perfect currents pattern vibrating. You see, it's hard to stay in currents. It's always a pulsation. So throughout this challenge, you're gonna be reminded to always bring currents in your day to day in different lifestyle activities. So as you're eating, quick waking up, currents meditation, going to sleep, currents meditation, taking a shower, and then bring currents in the heart and the brain. A small video of what a tourist field can look like on a DMT trip. It's always moving, right? always in spiral. And this is the foundation of the universe. It's just a dance of color moving in perfect harmony. So that's what we need to feel inside of our body and outside, right? The separation of the physical body is not going to be shown like when we go to the depth of the coherence pattern. And then we're using the kaleidoscope to hypnotize ourselves because it is also a reminder of the visual of the dance of color of all those stories field, all those fractals. And that's it, practice. And you're gonna feel it when those fractals are pulsating in harmony. Thank you.